Sergio Vatta, born on April 2, 1944 in Italy, was a prominent football coach known for his contributions to Italian football. His early years were steeped in the culture of the sport, and he was introduced to football at a young age. Growing up in the city of Turin, Vatta developed a strong interest in the game, often playing as a child in the streets and local fields. As he matured, his skill on the ball began to shine, and it became clear that he had the talent to make a name for himself in the footballing world. Vatta's playing career began in earnest in the 1960s, where he joined the youth teams of several lower league clubs. Although he played professionally as a midfielder for clubs such as Torino and Novara, his playing career was not as widely recognized as his later achievements as a coach. Still, his experiences as a player, particularly his time at Torino, helped shape his understanding of the game, particularly when it came to tactical awareness, team structure, and player management. Vatta's playing style was unremarkable, but his keen insight into the mechanics of the game made him an ideal candidate for a future coaching career. After retiring from professional football in the early 1970s, Vatta immediately began his transition into coaching. His playing experience and the relationships he formed in Italian football gave him a solid foundation for a successful coaching career. He quickly gained recognition for his ability to manage teams and develop young talent, which set him on the path toward his career peak in the 1990s. Rise to prominence, early coaching years. In the early stages of his coaching career, Vatta worked primarily in the lower divisions of Italian football, where he gained valuable experience managing clubs in Serie C and Serie B. His early managerial roles were characterized by a methodical, disciplined approach to the game. Vatta's tactical philosophy emphasized a well-structured defense, organized pressing, and a balanced approach to attacking play. These principles would become the hallmark of his coaching style in later years. Vatta's big break came when he was appointed head coach of Bologna FC in 1985. At Bologna, Vatta's reputation began to grow as he led the club to Serie A, Italy's top-flight league. His ability to construct teams that were not only competitive but also capable of achieving significant results earned him a reputation as a thoughtful and resourceful tactician. His emphasis on team organization and disciplined defensive play allowed Bologna to punch above their weight, securing a spot in Italy's elite football competition. As he continued to climb the managerial ladder, Vatta took on more high-profile roles. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, he honed his craft and became known for his ability to adapt to different tactical challenges. By the time 1998 arrived, Vatta was already an experienced coach with a distinguished record at multiple clubs, and he was poised to reach the peak of his career. The 1998 peak, manager of the Italian national team. U21 Vatta's coaching career reached its pinnacle when he was appointed head coach of the Italy U21 national team in 1998. This position marked the high point of his managerial career, as he took the reins of one of the most prestigious youth teams in world football. The U21 team had a rich history of developing top-level talent and competing at the highest levels of international youth football, and Vatta was entrusted with maintaining and building upon this tradition. Under his leadership, the Italy U21s experienced both tactical sophistication and success. Vatta was known for his careful selection of players, choosing not only those with natural talent but also those who fit into his tactical system. He instilled discipline, resilience, and a winning mentality in the squad, making Italy U21 a formidable force in international youth competitions. During his time in charge, Vatta's Italy U21 team competed in the 1998 UEFA European Under-21 Championship, where they reached the finals. This was an important milestone in Vatta's career, as he guided the team to a highly respectable finish in one of the toughest tournaments in youth football. His ability to adapt to the varying styles of play in European football and to get the best out of his players was a key factor in their success. Although Italy did not win the competition, Vatta's tactical acumen and ability to nurture young talent stood out. His leadership during this period demonstrated his deep understanding of football, and many of his players, such as Alessandro Del Piero and Fabio Cannavaro, would go on to have illustrious careers in the senior national team. Vatta's reputation as a coach who could develop future stars and create a competitive, tactical team was solidified. Main achievements: promotion to Serie A with Bologna, 1985. Vatta's work at Bologna FC in the 1980s was crucial in securing the club's promotion to Serie A, Italy's top-flight football league. His tactical expertise, particularly in building a solid defensive foundation and organizing the team effectively, was key to Bologna's success during this period. Successful stint with the Italy U21 team, 1998. Vatta's most notable achievement came when he took charge of the Italy U21 national team in 1998. Under his leadership, the team reached the UEFA European Under-21 Championship final, demonstrating his ability to manage and develop young talent at the international level. The success of Italy's U21 team during this period was attributed largely to Vatta's tactical discipline and his focus on nurturing future football stars. Development of key players. One of Vatta's lasting legacies was his role in the development of many talented Italian footballers who went on to have successful careers at the top level. His guidance helped shape future Serie A stars, including Alessandro Del Piero, Fabio Cannavaro, and Gianluca Zambrotta, who would all become integral members of Italy's senior national team in the following years. Tactical innovations. Vatta's coaching philosophy focused on building well-organized, disciplined teams that were difficult to break down. His tactical approach emphasized a strong defensive foundation, efficient pressing, and careful ball distribution. His ability to adapt his strategy based on his players' strengths made him an effective and respected coach.